So we're going to continue along with learning how to defend mount. First layer of defense is defending mount when they're transitioning into mount. Who's been here for it? Anyone? Wow, I'm glad we're filming it then. Donald, come on in, big guy. So I'm in side control bottom. Donald's over on the side, and I'm choosing this side specifically so you can kind of see what my hands are doing. Obviously, good hand placement is very important when defending mount or side control. So I still want your forearm wedge, and I still want you to control here. There comes a point where they start moving their body to let you know that they're going to go towards mount. Typically, it's a dipping of this knee to the inside and a little bit of a pressure onto this arm. So when I start to feel that come, I'm going to come down here, I'm going to control a hold of the legs. Now, Donald's going to get ready to transition into mount, and a lot of people think that they're being good training partners by elongating that time. For this particular move, I want there to be a quick transition to mount. What I need you to recognize is the movement of this leg. Turn just a little bit, freeze. Right now, he's perpendicular to my body, but as he slides to mount, this ankle is going to slide down towards my thigh as he brings his body from perpendicular to parallel. So I don't need to do much with this other than just hold it. Now, as he starts to make that transition, he's going to do his best to avoid my legs. Otherwise, he's going to get put in guard. And that's what I'm going to take advantage of. This foot right here is going to step over top of my own hand. So he makes that transition. He slides over into mount. And as he does it, I step my leg over top of my own hand. That will eliminate trying to figure out where his feet are going or anything like that, because I know right where my hand is. Once I get control and I've stepped that foot over top of the ankle, the hand that was holding the pants is going to come to the knee. I'm going to stuff that knee and I'm going to get onto my side. That'll guarantee that I always get the underhook because I was pinned against the floor. The ground was defending the underhook. And as I step over my own foot and I slide in, that hand will come straight up to the underhook. Let's look at it again. So good hand placement. I'm framing, right? I'm here. He starts to turn his hip. Bang, I come down. He steps over into mount, one big step. Bang, I step over top of my own hand. From here, my hand comes to the knee. I stuff, and I get up on my side. Again, different angle. So I'm here. My hand's still at the hip. He starts to turn his hip. I slide down and control. He steps over. As he steps over, I step over. Stuff that knee and up on my side. A little bit different angle. Right? So I'm tight. He turns his hips. He starts to step over. When he steps over, I step over my own hand. Hand goes to the knee, and I come up on my side. Now, it's important that we note about this that it is a mount escape, right? But he's in side control. Yep, he is in side control. Where this is an extremely high percentage mount escape, it does not replace shrimping, recomposing guard. It does not replace bridging out. This is high percentage for when you realize that they're already going to mount. I don't want you to bait mount to try escape side control. Because if you screw up, you get mounted, right? Does that make sense? Now, if they're telling you that they're already going to mount, you've already been dominated, this is super high percentage, higher percentage than I would say shrimping, recomposing guard. But if you screw up shrimping and recomposing guard, you're stuck in side control. If you screw this up, you're stuck in mount bottom. So it's important that we conceptualize that this goes with mount escapes, not with side control escapes. Make sense? Let's get it. 1, 2.